It's going to be a game to be watching out for. Ladies and gentlemen, we're heading into game number 3 for MAB versus Suhaz Esports. Who's going to take it?
Oh, one of these teams are going to be ending the week very, very happy, and the other is going to be left wanting here. MAB on the blue side with Suhaz Esports on the red. Now, my biggest issue right now is that MAB Esports' biggest issue is the ace, right? That Ruby is such a nuisance, and it's going to be a big problem.
Nova?
No, he's fine. He's got Flicker. But I don't think the ace is going to be able to catch up to him or kill him in the...
Nova? Nova?
Dead.
Nova?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Okay,
wow.
they're going for a box as well. Seems like MAB, they are going to be able to trade him off, and they will get the kill onto his box for Zuto. So Nova overextending here kind of lured the ace away out of the situation. Might have gotten the kill. However, Zuto, he's pretty much stranded. Can he survive this? I don't think he will, as MAB Esports got a little bit too over-aggressive with that play.
Wow. Wow, I didn't expect it to...
aren't you?
I mean, what do you expect to see out of that? Like, Nova actively said, I'm gonna dive. Boys, we're gonna go and go for box. I'm gonna dive for this. Just don't trade back. And it didn't work out that way. They did steal away the buff from Box's side, which is great. But at the end of the day, Box isn't the issue here. Your gold laner is still in trouble, and the ace is your #1 problem.
Exactly, and on top of it all, MAB Esports, you know, they got the kill for this fight, but Zach Cutie, he's gonna get caught out alone in middle. What is going on? Like, what am I seeing? Why?
Oh, Zach Cutie took a bad trade against the AJA.
Did Game 2 kind of seeped in for MAB Esports? What happened?
No. It didn't seep in just yet. It's just like an awkward decision made by MAB, and they're trying to recover from the recoil of the effect. They get punched in the throat, and they're trying to breathe right now. They're trying to get that deep breath.
I guess if you put it that way, you know, but Zuto now, he's going to be deciding whether or not can he go for the turtle, but considering that Zach Cutie has died, he needs to go in for the lane control. This time they are going to call in red for the fight. Looks like here it comes. Real Woman comes in. Do they get the turtle? Yes, they will from MAB Esports, but now it's all about the disengagement, and red is going to be stranded as the rest of Suhaz Esports completely chunk him out.
Wow, very confident coming out of Zuto. He was like, nope, I'm going to get this. I'm not even going to try to bait out a fight. It's not in my favor in terms of numbers, so that's okay. So, okay, pretty good from Zuto. He gets the objective. Suhaz get a kill in return. An early lead for Suhaz, but still, Nova, he's realizing now with that turtle, he's going to be ahead in EXP compared to the ace. So he's going to hit level 4 first, and let's see what happens when Nova hits level 4. Where is the play going to be made?
Agreed, but this time MAB, once again, they are going to be invading the jungles once again. Seems like they're just making sure that Box doesn't have a good time. Game 1 was very similar to this. Game 2, not so much, but Game 3, MAB, the ace, do you not know there's someone there? Oh my goodness. Did he not check it?
No, the ace wasn't... the ace was definitely... This is interesting. The ace is going to be walking by. He sees the buff is gone. He's assuming, okay, there could be somebody in the bush, but more importantly so, I have nobody to support me right now. And if Nova decides to go for the kick, at the very least, Box is not going to die, right? At the end of the day, Box is going to be the ace's priority because that's where MAB's punishment is moving towards to, and that's what MAB is indicating. If Nova just waited a couple more seconds, he would have found a pick onto Box.
Well, as of yet, Nova will be able to force out the flicker from AJ, so that's going to be a big sign. Box, however, a little bit of a danger zone, but seems like their objective is going to try and go in for the catch onto the top side, but looks like the kick comes in. Box is going to be melted down potentially. Okay, Shadow Kill is going to be not going to be able to keep him alive as he gets down, but the snipe coming from Zed will not be able to finish off Nova, but MAB will be able to trade Box's life for X-Slash.
Sad. Very, very sad indeed, but now you can see that Suhaz are like, okay, Box has done his job. He's going to be behind in terms of jungle. Doesn't matter. Now we can start focusing on our main priority, who is Zed in the gold lane. He's got a great matchup, and we need to get him out of here and farm. Nope.
He doesn't have
patience. He look at the patience. Oh, finally the snipe coming out. Nicely played coming out from Suhaz, but now AJA is going to feel the brunt of the damage from X-Slash. That's going to be a blaze.
Oh no.
The ace, he finds that pick onto Nova, but Zed's like, yo, bro, I'm kind of low.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. X-Slash needed that kill to actually rebound from that, and Nova just took it away. However, it's still a win-ish coming from MAB. So they get a couple trades. Zuto, however, getting a little spicy. He's going to get caught out. Here comes the Gorge Pop here, kind of slow things down. He's going to be able to escape this. Okay, Shadow pops out. Box not going to be able to do too much. So that's going to be the stop coming from Suhaz Esports. But Zuto, he's getting a little bit greedy. He wants his gold crab. Can he get it? Yes, he will. He will retreat it away as Box will clear the minions. eBay now going to be a point of interest, but do they have enough damage?
Oh!
He's going to force the issue of the Torn Bloons. doesn't connect, and Eve will sidestep it. So that's going to be full retreat for MAB.
Zuto's so bold. He's so bold. He knows he can actually get this kill onto Eevee's side. He's already landed the puncture on him. He's already landed his passive on him, so he knows he has reduced armor. So he tries to go for the kill anyway onto Eevee's side, knowing that Box doesn't want to re-engage in case he gets caught in the middle of it. But well played. At the end of the day, MAB is still slightly behind despite the kill score in Suhaz's favor. It's a very minor lead.
Yeah, I like how Suhaz is just parrying all these plays. Eve managing to sidestep it all is just insane to watch. However, now Nova, he's looking for the kick. Can he get it? He will get on the DAs, but he will not connect it. However, Zuto is going to be left stranded. They're all by himself. There's no way he survives this, right? The turret will be enough to chunk him out as the killing spree heads into a Z from Suhaz Esports.
I mean, you like to watch the Lancelot just kind of dash between targets. It looks cool, but at the end of the day, if you have nowhere to run, you really got nowhere to run.
Exactly. However, looks like Nova is going to try and salvage the situation by his only attack. Meanwhile, Zach QT going to be forced a black shoe by Box. So that is a big W for him as they continue to pressure the top side. So that's going to be a tier 1 taken from Suhaz Esports as Zed is currently 3-0-0 on his V-Tricks.
I like the call coming in from MAB. They're like, okay, X/ top side, it's gone. You're going to rotate early down to bottom side and expect to fight here because in about 8 seconds or so, that's when we're going to see the next turtle spawn.
Yep, and Suhaz, they're looking to continue with the pressure down middle as MAB, they need to find a way to make sure that X/ can come back into this game. Currently, both Zuto and X/ not having a great time so far. As the turtle is going to be pressured from side Suhaz Esports. Nova going to get pulled back. Can they get the fight? ZQT going to provide a little bit of existence. Box will back out, but they are trapped in. The Render comes in. They will bait it out. So that's going to be MAB forcing a major ultimates against Suhaz Esports. So this is go time for MAB if they decide to re-engage. And it looks like Suhaz Esports, they realize this is a bad time. They are going to back out. However, bottom side, Lazy Duet comes in. Zed getting dropped pretty low, but they can't seem to finish him off.
This is so worth it for the side of MAB. They're winning across in terms of just not only, I'm not even talking about economy, just the raw resources that they have. Nova looking for a potential way to actually catch on towards the ace, but it just isn't worth his time. He's going to back away. Turtle falls into the hand of MAB, and all this is just due to wasting the ultimates coming out of Suhaz Esports.
And as of yet, you know, I like how Suhaz Esports, they immediately respond like, hey, you know what, we're not going to win this fight. They immediately trade on the other side of the map to get a little bit of economy and also invade the jungles at MAB. Bottom side, they get a trade, they get the kill on towards the Cho, but that is not going to be good because they overextend coming from MAB. Zuto a little bit too low to actually survive this, and he might actually die to the towers here, and he knows he's overcommitted, and that is going to be MAB Esports losing out a little bit too much.
Did they really lose too much though? I mean, they got the turret, they were able to get 1 kill, they trade 2 in return. In terms of gold, yes, but if you look at the lead, it's so negligible at the end of the day. It's all about like maintaining this pressure, and I think MAB, the follow-up is my issue here as X/ will not be able to save that bottom tier 1 and end up giving that tower over to Suhaz Esports. That's the main issue with MAB. They have a really well thought of initial plan, but the follow-up afterwards is something that they don't consider.
Yeah, I guess if you put it that way, that's going to be the case. But as of yet, you know, I feel like Suhaz Esports, they're very happy about this situation. They trade a tank for a jungler and a tank.
Oh, no.
As of now, here comes the pullback. Oh my goodness, the burst coming in from Zed. A little bit too much for ZQT to handle. So great timing coming from him. And just like that, MAB Esports, they got to give up core pressure. This middle tower is going to be in a very dangerous situation now.
Yeah. The tier 2 Zuto is on the run as Suhaz now going to enact how their siege composition always works. They just chill, sit right in front of your turrets. If you walk up, we can harass you under the turret. And if you get too low, we're going to go for a dive. Until then, these structures are ours.
Yeah, Suhaz Esports playing a very similar game to game number 1, but Eve constantly pressuring the lanes. Likewise coming from game number 2, but MAB Esports, they can't seem to match up Eve's clearing speed as Ren. It needs to join the fight, but at the same time, Suhaz Esports just doesn't want him in the fight at all. So it's all up to Zuto to make the plays, and for him to die 3 times in a row, not a good sign for MAB Esports. They need their backup plan, and currently, this next Lord is very important for them. However, Zed is looking to chunk at the middle turret against MAB. Zuto will chunk it down low. Can he get the kill? No. He will back off.
Doesn't have the perfect execution. If he did have the perfect execution, Zed would have been forced to flicker here. Zed's playing a good game so far. Perfect 4-0-2. But as you can tell, X/, he's got the 2 items that he needs. Eevee doesn't stand a chance. Doesn't matter how fast you can run, boy. X/ has more than enough to chunk him out.
Yeah, this is big for MAB Esports. They force Suhaz Esports to be out of position. Here comes the kick from Noah Esports. Do they have the damage? No! He misses that Phantom Execution, but is it going to be enough to finish the ace? He survives, and Zuto pops up all his spells, and this is not looking good. But as of yet, Suhaz Esports, they will be able to buy enough time for eBay to come online to contest this. Box is also going to be here. Nova doesn't have to wave the dragon, so MAB, they are going to retreat and concede control over the Lord Pit.
Yeah, they're waiting for the wave the dragon, or at the very least ZachQT to get his ultimate as well. Once both their ults are up, that's when they're going to recontest for this Lord. But look at the way the waves are currently positioned, right? Bottom side is getting shoved in favor of Suhaz Esports, top side as well. So MAB have to kind of settle down with the waves before even considering getting on top of this Lord.
Nova looking for the kick. Eve going to be face checking all the brushes here to make sure where MAB are. They have a rough idea. Box trying to bait out reactions before they commit to this fight. Zuto pretty much revealing himself down the bottom side, and they, not on top of it all, they didn't exactly push out the lane. So this is actually working in Suhaz Esports' favor, but Zuto has no choice but to regroup with the team. Eve taking a little bit too much damage. They force out the Purify rather early. No, not Purify, the ultimate coming from Eve, so that is going to be a little bit slow. X-Slash will be clearing off the minions on the bottom, so that's going to be a little bit go for MAB. Ren has to run for his life. He's going to get caught out. He forces a flicker. Glorious Pathway is there, but he's eventually will fall. But here comes the kick from the side. Nova, he finds Zed on the sides as well, and that is huge for MAB. Zuto, we're going for the snipe, but can he get more? Box is looking to clean him out. Can this National survive? No, he cannot, as AJ slows down his retreat, and he will get picked off.
Oh, that's a feels bad. Zuto was literally one puncture away from actually surviving that, but unfortunately he was tapping the button too quick and accidentally got the mark onto Eevee, so he couldn't use Eevee as a stepping stone to hitchhike over the wall. Feels bad moment right there. Literally, it was playing it perfectly until the very end.
But still, all things considered, Eevee taking a little bit too much damage. X-Slash is starting to hurt a lot. So Suhaz Esports, they have to play this slow. They gotta bait out X-Slash's stacks here. As long as he doesn't have stacks, it's all good. But seems like here comes the concealed fight. They want to catch on X-Slash. The Ace looking for the target. Nova doesn't want to throw this as well, but Box, takes a big fat shadow bomb by ZachQT.
Yep, waves still not exactly in MAB Esports' favor. That bottom side is building up. Two waves are going to start crashing into that tier 2, and it's something that they're going to have to deal with. MAB have some choices to make. Either they engage now or clear that bottom side. And I think they're going to clear that bottom side with either Zuto or X-Slash.
Yep, and you know, they're slowly baiting now. Suhaz Esports is going to try and bait reactions, but like you said as well, they are going to clear the minions from Zuto. But Zuto is a little bit too far off. NAB, they might be caught out as well. Ren gets pulled in. They force the fight. Here comes the Glorious Pathway. They somehow sustain, but X-Slash from the back, he pops the Wind of Nature. He gets a big fat blazing duet, and everyone from Suhaz Esports dropping half HP, but he will actually fall in the hands of AJ as AJ survives the brunt of it all. Zuto is going to try and salvage the situation, but he cannot find any pickups. Eve consistently zoning off the tanks coming from MAB Esports, and there's nothing they can do about it. Here comes the kick. Eve still very, very tanky, while the rest of Suhaz Esports is going to focus on the Lord. Eve making so much space for the team to secure the Lord, as MAB Esports will lose out this trade.
And now this is the point where Suhaz Esports have outscaled MAB Esports. This is unfortunate, but if MAB take prolonged fights against Suhaz, they will lose. ZachQT, he's got a limited number of charges, so that means his DPS is going to fluctuate a lot in comparison to someone like AJ, who will out DPS him over a longer period of time. If we look at the win conditions here, Claude, 2 items, he's got a Winds of Nature as well, but notice that Zed also has that Winds of Natures to protect himself from that blazing duet. And this is the big problem here, that Winds of Natures is more than enough to stop X-Slash from getting too far ahead in terms of damage with his blazing duet.
Exactly. He's gonna try and figure things out as well. He needs to find a perfect opportunity to go for the blazing duet. I like that they're trying to open up the map, but MAB Esports, they are in a very awkward situation. But here comes the pull coming in. They catch on Nova. Nova needs to Jikudo out of there, and that's gonna be MAB disengaging as well. Here comes the real manipulation, forces ZachQT to use the Purify, so the Lord is gonna be up for grabs, and the real manipulation will continue to zone MAB. Glorious Pathway comes in to try and get into the fight. They focus on Lord. The Ace will be the point of interest, but he's so tanky. But kick comes in, they take down the tank, but he's got an immortality, not the right target. Finally, Box comes in, they go in for the fight. The Ace still surviving it all, and they manage to shut down X-Slash as he keeps him in check. What a play coming from the A's, as Suhaz Esports will get a freebie out of that.
They've taken all the inhibitors. Sorry, they've taken 2 inhibitors and all the tier 2s, and right now the Ace, just his presence alone is deterring Zuto from jumping into that fight. Box being annoying as always as Eevee gets into that backline as they want to get this last inhibitor down. AJ, he's walking close, but not close enough to be a threat. Suhaz Esports has done more than enough damage onto Mab Esports' base.
Agreed. Eevee now going to be trying to building up his stacks, clear off the minions of all that's happening here. But ZachQT taking a bit too much damage. Glorious Power kind of slow them down. Can he get the kill? The Ace eventually gets finished off by Zuto. Zuto, he needs to make more plays than this. They dive onto AJ, but eventually they're just a little bit too low as Eevee slowly chunks them out with those stacks and trades a couple of kills. And Eevee still survives, but MAB, they hold on, but it was still too close to be called comfort.
They traded 2-4-4. What a big win for Mab Esports and finally stopped the ongoing onslaught of their base. Even their last inhibitor has 50% HP. I'm not sure what ZachQT and Zuto are hoping here. They cannot kill Eevee. Nobody can really kill Eevee.
There's no way they can do anything about this as well. I like how Eevee is just making sure that Zuto doesn't have enough damage to clear off the minions as well in case the Ionic Shield just comes in. But overall, in general, MAB, they're forcing out big spells as well. Zuto forced the Phantom Execution. Can he get the purple buff? Yes, he will. Suhaz will be not able to do anything about this. And as of yet, Suhaz Esports, they still lose not that much in this trade-off.
Well, yep. I mean, they're still in the lead, but at the end of the day, Mab Esports have drastically reduced the gold lead that Suhaz Esports has made. As Eevee continues to open up the map, Suhaz Esports now very comfortably can wait for Mab Esports to go on towards this Luminous Lord. Yes, come, group up together, fall into my real-world manipulation.
Yeah, and currently, right now, MAB, they've got to figure it out. They need, does X Slash focus on the backlines or do they chunk out this Uranus? Because he's pretty much the only one with the Demon Slayer, or in this case, the Tank Slayer item, to actually have enough damage to kill him off. So make their choices here, but seems like the Ace will have to anti-Kiras. The Blazing Duet will be a little bit deterred because of that in this next upcoming fight.
I think what they have to do for MAB is just rush Suhaz Esports down, find a traditional front-to-front, and run past Eevee. That initial Ionic Edge isn't going to mean too much, especially with the Glorious Pathway, and I think even Suhaz Esports have recognized that that Glorious Pathway is the only way MAB Esports can kind of get in towards that backline and try to chase AJ down.
Agreed, but now look at the zone wars coming from Suhaz Esports. They're just so confident. They're making sure that they try and make enough space for them to contest Lord. MAB has no choice but to force the issue. Nova slowly edging away, trying to see how much HP it is. Down to his 2 bars. They are going to force the Glorious Pathway. The Ace taking a little bit too much damage. Zuto says, I'm going to kill off the Ace. Can he kill him? No. The Ace says, come and play with me. Don't take the Lord. It seems like they are going to force the issue. While that's happening, Eevee says, hey, I don't care. Take the Lord. We're going to take the Crystal. And Zed is at the base of the MAB Esports. And they completely ignore him. They recall back. But do they have enough damage? Eevee slowly hitting the Crystal. And finally, they take the Crystal. What a bait from Suhaz Esports. What a bait. Well done.
GG, well played to Suhaz Esports, outwitting MAB in the final moments of that game. And Zed, I don't know who made the call, but at the end of the day, Zed is ending up to be a great player and a great addition for Suhaz Esports.